Fast2fuse. That's my inspiration for my book. I use two different weights. The one on the left is the firmer heavyweight. The one on the right is the medium weight. The heavyweight one on the left on the top of the bolt has a green label. The one on the right, which is the medium, has a blue label. I cut my fabric, whatever size you're going to use, a little bit bigger than the Fast2fuse because I don't want the iron touching the Fast2fuse. I start first with the iron on no steam, and I put it on to the highest setting, which is cotton because the fabric is cotton. So I'm lining up my two squares. The one on the left is the heavyweight and the one on the right is the medium weight. And I'm using the dry iron, and I am giving it about 10 seconds per the directions that come with the Fast2fuse, about 10 seconds with the dry iron, and I flip over the pieces and do the back. And as you can see, it didn't even stick on there through the ironing, the first round of ironing. So this is just to tack it on there. Once you've done that, you switch it to the steam iron and iron it with a steam iron for about 10 minutes or however long you need to iron it for. These are small pieces, and also the Fast2fuse is a new bolt. So I think that over time the glue loses its effectiveness, I guess is the way I'll say it. And I noticed that if I have an older bolt of Fast2fuse, it just doesn't stick as well. It always ends up working in the end, but because you're sewing it, so it always ends up working in the end, even if it doesn't all fully stick. But sometimes a corner doesn't stick down. But these were two new bolts, and this stuck, as you can see here, very nicely. Now, if you're ironing a really, really large piece, I noticed that when I put the steam on it, it buckles. It all buckles up. And here's a large piece, and what I do when it buckles is I just pull it back, pull it off, and then just re-iron it, and then it's nice and smooth. I'm not sure why that is. I don't know why, but here's a sandwich, and I just wanted to show you this is how well it sticks together. And the reason I love this is because you can actually make three-dimensional objects from it, and they're flexible. The Fast2fuse is flexible but firm, so that, and you can fold it just like this to sew it, but it stays nice and firm, and that's what I like about it. You can make something that stands up with it. So here are some samples of things I've made. Now, I use the medium weight for all of these things. There's a large crush that I make that I use the heavy weight for. But these are all made with a medium weight, and I definitely encourage you to try it out. It's so much fun to use. And of course the fabrics are super fun to pick out. So good luck.